Hola, familia. Today we're doing a reading pulling on the current energy to see what your spirit guides and angels want to tell you for today. All right, getting straight into it. I hope you're having a blessed day, a fantastic day, a abundant day. Listen, look. Oh yes, look. Your spirit team is telling you not to force solutions because you are being made brand new. When it comes to forcing solutions, this is what I'm getting is forcing solutions when it comes to your own healing, when it comes to the looking at the overall process, when it comes to, okay, how am I going to get from point A to point G, point A to point Z, point A to point T? Taking it one step at a time and don't rushing it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it and not rushing it. 111 on the timer when I said that. Being intentional with our day to day. And I say, everyone's working on that. It's a work in progress. Sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days. Like earlier today, I was in my head. I was kind of out of whack earlier today. But I noticed that and I was like, okay, what's the why and how can I put myself in better energy? And how can I transmute the energy? And hey, like today, like I wasn't gonna release a reading today, actually, to be honest. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna release something today. Do not force solution says not everything can be fixed. Such times you have to let it die and let there be a new beginning. Yes. Sometimes you have to let it die and let there be a new beginning. Accept what you can't change and have courage to change the things that you can. In the makings is saying you're entering a new reality, opening up to new levels of you and where your best self exists. It's your time to shine. So don't hold anything back. Yeah, it's your time to shine. Don't hold anything back. Go into this new beginning with full passion, with full knowing that wherever you're going is going to be beautiful. Wherever you're going is going to turn out just right for you and for your higher self. Let's pull another one. What else? Trust in your power. Trust that you have the magic. You have the magic juju within you. Trust that you have the secret sauce. Without you looking at some secret guide or going down a whole master course where you have to pay $2,000, in 6 months, hey, you'll learn something. Like, no. Trust in your inner power. Yeah, you might have to hone it a little bit. You might have to see and practice, like, okay, how can I best use my power for today? In what ways can I use my inner magic to manifest what I want in this moment, but also for my life? And pain is fuel. When it comes to healing, you could have gone through a painful cycle. Sorry, I just finished some Misa ramen. Yes. Delicious. You could have went through the painful cycle, saying all that pain, all that suffering, all that confusion. Use it as fuel and transform your troubles into gold. So taking all that hurt in your past, taking all that pain from within your body, from within. I'm getting the body keeps score, how emotions and trauma can store in the body as tension, as blockages, as knots, as dis-ease, as sicknesses. And once you realize this, it's easier to transmute it into fuel with a lotus flower. Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. And trusting in your power, knowing that you can transmute it into power, into purpose. And I'm also getting maybe something that, if this is something that you are not liking about something, that maybe you hurt yourself in a certain way, um, by doing something that you know that hurts you in the long run. What I'm really getting is like when you're going through the healing and you're releasing emotions and you're going back to the past and you're like, dang, like I was really self-sabotaging myself. I was self-sabotaging. I was really letting myself down in this way. And maybe that takes a toll on you. Maybe that is where those do not force solutions comes out. Where it's like, don't force yourself to feel a certain way about it, or don't force a certain reasoning as to why it happened. Just let it flow. The answers will come to you. You guys will definitely enlighten you on why you have to go through the pain, why you have to go through the struggle, why you have to go through the trials and tribulations in order to not only hone your power, but to, I'm getting, you were also hidden from certain people and energies around you. And you yourself protected yourself from these energies, from these people around you, or that were sending you some type of jealousy, or that would have, if you would have shown your power, shown your light at this time in the past. But now that you're shining your light now, you know that you're destined for greatness. You're seeing that you're destined for greatness. You're seeing that that's what you're being prepared for. It is your destiny to be great. It's coded in your DNA. So, with this being said, it may be painful to come to terms with the fact that that pain, excuse me, that pain, that struggle, someone doesn't want me to get this out, that pain, that struggle, that hardship, the attacks, the slander, the negativity, the gossip, the neglect, all formed you and forged you into a warrior, into a beast, into you one day waking up and being like, do I want to take the red pill or do I want to take the blue pill? Am I going to allow myself to stay stuck or allow myself to dim my light in whatever way? And I'm going to allow myself to be projected or to be molded by society, by the world that wants to put me in a box? Or am I going to realize that greatness seeps out of me with ease, and anything I touch blossoms into everlasting and never everlasting beauty? If something just isn't right, this could be past, present, and future, but I'm getting this is you recalling, maybe during this time, it's kind of a cold season, cold era. You know, they were talking about, oh, it's going to be like a cold front, like ice and freezing rain. It was like, I was born and raised in Michigan. They have a snowstorm in the middle of August. Like, what you talking about? This ain't nothing. That's why I was like, and the scale that this is just being televised and the media is all on. It's like something isn't right, something that isn't adding up. And with your intuition and your powers awakening, you can easily pick up on things that just aren't right instantly. With the lightning strike, it's like, no. And you're also learning, you're also wanting something in you. It's like an inkling wants to like speak on it, or I'm getting it wants to like you being called. I'm getting like a call or an awakening. Or maybe you could have been asking your guys, your higher self, God, like, okay, what am I meant to do? Like, why is this happening? Like, what's my purpose? Or this could be you were visiting a time where something just wasn't right. And you're like astral projecting and like going back in your memories, like you're reviewing like the scene, if you will, 1117. You're reviewing the scene, or you're reviewing the event, like, oh, that's what happened. That's what was off. And that's also, like I said, ties into the do not force solutions, because your intuition and your higher self is going to give you that answer. It's like, what wasn't right? Oh, now I know. Oh, now I know. Let's get one more card. Gonna be a quick reading today. With getting nowhere came out. So maybe this is a time to adjust. Maybe this is current energy saying that, okay, you may need to adjust the lens of your life, adjust your focus, change your mindset, and then change your lifestyle. It all starts from within. Change your mind. The mental will play tricks on you. The enemy will play tricks on you. Hey, we battle against principalities. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going around. Facts. It's big facts. You can still turn things around, is what it says. So if you're going through some type of hardship, or if you're going through some type of painful ending or painful realization or painful transformation, know that you are being forged into a great being, into your godlike raw energy, into the sun radiant in and of itself within your vessel. But also, you are being guided to what paths aren't 1113 or 1113 and 1311. You are being guided down the paths energetically through your psyche, through your mind, through spirit, to see, like, you're looking in the future technically and be like, okay, if I act this way, I realize that that's not going to get me anywhere. That's not going to get me to where I want to be deep down. And where do I want to be? Where you're trusting your power, you're allowing yourself to blossom while you're in that process, knowing that you're destined for greatness. Well, let's put one more. What does it say? It says, a bright freaking future ahead. We'll end it right there. Excellent. Excellent card. Let's read it. There are no limits to what you can have. Believe in your dreams, and success will follow. Excellent. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that resonated with you, y'all. Until next time. Peace out.